Curious, do you ever feel like life is just happening to you and you're just sitting on the sidelines of things? Feeling like most, not realizing you have the power to shape your world. And it starts with this simple, small perspective shift. What's the simple shift? Is focusing on what you want, not what you don't want. Okay, I get it. Easier said than done. Or is it? We all have a choice. Now, you can keep your attention over on the problem, the thing you don't want, or you can choose to focus your attention on a solution and what you do want. And I might be hearing it right now. Okay, great. Another cliche video where focus goes, energy flows. Yes, we've heard it all time and time again. So, what's different now? I got you. Well, one, sometimes we need that reminder that we do get that opportunity to shift out of focusing on the problem to focus on a solution. Don't want. And shoot, I needed it for myself just this last week. I had started to go down a rabbit hole of darkness because of some challenges that had occurred during the week. This is not something we are all immune to. It's just some are able to shift out of it quicker. And now, why is it so important to focus on what you want versus what you don't want? One, stress. Dwelling on those challenges can lead up to stress and possibly anxiety. And if you happen to be dealing with an autoimmune condition, as I personally do too, this could end up triggering your condition. Case in point. Second, it limits your perspective. Focusing on what you don't want, it narrows your perspective and limits your ability to see the opportunity. Third, lowers your vibration. When you give off that low frequency energy, you're essentially broadcasting a signal to the universe that you're not open to positive experiences. And this can end up leading into a downward spiral where negative situations just end up keeping on multiplying. Now, why is it important to focus on the want, not the don't want? Because when you are focusing on what you want, you are essentially programming your mind for success. It's like setting up that GPS system for your destination. If you're constantly focusing on avoiding the obstacles or the negative outcomes, you're more likely to encounter them because remember, what you focus on, you get more of. I appreciate you still being here with me. And I wanted to actually share a personal story here to basically show the power of taking control of your reality. A few years ago back, I had been diagnosed with a condition. It's called chronic regional pain syndrome. And it actually took me a little while to get that whole name down. And basically, with that symptom, you are just in non-stop pain. And I just mean excruciating pain, something I would never wish on my worst enemy or my best enemy. And during that time, I ended up losing my ability to walk because I was in so much pain. To give you an example of the pain level that I had dealt with at that time, doctors would test my sensitivity level with a cotton ball. And I would literally just give a blood curdling scream. You think they were sawing through my bone. But that's just an example on the level of pain I was dealing with at that point in time. And the doctors told me there was nothing they could do for it other than attempt to manage pain with prescription drugs, which made me nauseated, and nerve block injections, which after a few became less and less effective. And this was a very painful and challenging time in my life, let alone my family's. I was starting to go down a very dark hole with this. Then one day I just shifted and just had this knowing I had to find a way, figuring out something that could reverse the condition, despite what I had been told. I started focusing on what I wanted, not what I didn't. And believe it or not, I actually found the answer here on YouTube. Now, I'd love to say the next day I was magically healed, but that wasn't the case. No, it took quite a bit more time and quite a bit of more painful and exhausting months of treatment. The medicine that they had given me had left me even more nauseated than ever. So now, on top of the pain, I was vomiting and losing a bit too much weight for my frame. It was a huge challenge, but I kept focusing on what I wanted, and that was the ability to walk without pain, the ability to wake up without pain, to do things again without the pain. Believe me, I get it. It can be a challenge to focus on what you want versus to focus on what is in front of you right at that moment. But remember, you have the power to choose. You have the power to create. You have the power to direct your attention and focus. Remember, it's your attention, it's your focus. You have the power to change your life. You have the power to shape your destiny, to shift. Now you get that opportunity to believe in yourself, trust, and take action. Remember, you have the power to create your reality and give yourself some grace with the time. Keep this in mind. All will unfold in divine timing. It will all align up just as it's supposed to. So remember, you have the power to change your life and you have the power to shape your destiny. It all starts with that simple shift in perspective, and it's available to you and to everyone. So take the wheel of your life today. Move from the passenger seat to the driver's seat and start to create the life you've always wanted by keeping your focus on what you want. And if you'd like some different ways on the ability on how to help keep yourself focused, then go ahead and check out this video next and learn 6 different ways for focusing because focusing ways are not just a one size fits all. And if you happen to find this video beneficial and you're still with me here, make sure to smash the like,